deeper breath in and out through your nose, cultivating some richness, some rhythm, and some focus. Filling all the way up and all the way out. And take like 5 deep Ujjayi breaths. Trying to release some tension where you can. Maybe your shoulders, your hips. Stretching your spine long. Maybe your fingers come up to their fingertips. On your next breath in, start to make your way up to like a half a table. Just roll onto the crown of your head. And stretch your right leg, come up onto your hand. Stretch your right leg toward the right side of your mat. And then keep your left knee bent. Sit into your left heel. And try to connect your right foot. You may be way up here. If your foot doesn't connect, that's okay too. We're just going to be here a couple of breaths. Stretching out the inside of your right leg. And your quadricep. Again, try to be heavy in your upper body. One more exhale at the bottom. As you inhale, make your way up to a modified side plank. Roll onto your left knee, reach your right arm upward. Gaze can go up to your right thumbnail. Connect again with your right foot. Sweep yourself up to gate pose. As you inhale, sweep your left arm up, big side body stretch. Reach for your right ankle bone, gaze is up. Exhale, come through center. Brief tabletop, land your right knee, send your left leg long, sit into your left heel. Again, it doesn't matter how far your hips go down. Stretch out your left leg, connect with the blade edge of your left foot if possible, and take a breath in, breath out. Inhale at the top, come up to your modified side plank. Plant your right hand, spin your right foot to the right side of your mat, lift your left arm up, gaze goes up, sweep your left arm over your bicep and then tee out your arms. Gate pose to a big side body stretch. Right arm goes up and over. As you exhale, come back through the center. Tabletop your body. Take one giant cow. Breathe all the way in. Take your gaze up. And one giant cat. Exhale your air. Pull your spine upward. And then neutralize your spine. Spread out your fingers. Send your right foot back. And then your left. Come into a high plank. Push into all of your knuckles in your hand. Engage your quadriceps and push into your big toes. As you inhale, come up to downward facing dog. Yeah, take a few breaths in your down dog. Move where you need to move. Maybe it's not moving, maybe it's stillness. You can bend your knees to try to get your spine to lengthen if it's rounded. And then maybe lengthen it out. As you inhale, come back out to a plank, round your back, kind of like you're coming out of a shell. Bend your knees and then shoot yourself back up to a full down dog or keep your knees bent. Take a breath in, take a breath out. And then start to tiptoe your feet or maybe heel toe your feet up to the top of your mat. Nice and slow. And meet in a ragdoll. Line up your toes behind your wrists. Bend your knees a lot. Let your head go and cradle your elbows. Yeah, so bend your knees to release your low back. So get out of your hamstrings for now. Maybe let your hands dangle. Open up your wrists. One more breath at the bottom. And then as you inhale, start to slowly roll up your bones, your body, one vertebra at a time. Heel toe your feet together. Take a huge inhale, look up. Look to your thumb tips. As you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Sweep your hands down. Tadasana. Inhale, reach up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway. Again, same with the lengthening. Pull your hands to your shins or maybe even to your thighs to get your spine long. Plant your hands, bend your knees if you need to. Walk back to high plank. Glide forward as you breathe in. Bend your elbows as you breathe out. Your knees are always available in chaturanga. Inhale, push your toes back. Flip your feet upward, facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in, big breath out. So far, so good with the audio, I think. If somebody wants to text me, feel free. As you inhale, lift your right heel to the sky. Push your left heel downward, shift forward, one-legged plank. Keep your hip bones facing the mat. Inhale, three-point. Exhale, knee to nose. Land your right foot, low lunge. Look forward, lengthen, bend your back knee, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to stand. Reach up, look up, fill up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Walk back to plank. These are your sun salutations, so if you want to add in anything, obviously do so. Glide forward, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Hollow out your belly, lift your left heel. Shift forward, one-legged plank. Hips are still facing square. Inhale, three-point. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, bend your knee. Right foot meets left. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to stand. Reach up. Look up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Halfway. Plant your hands if you're ready. Jump back, chaturanga. Land bent elbows or walk to plank. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, send your sits bones higher, hollow out your belly. Maybe tiptoe your feet in. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees. Look where you're gonna go, step, step, or jump to the top. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale to stand, reach up, look up, fill up. Exhale, chair pose, bend your knees. Send your biceps by your arms. Lower your hips like an inch or two. Maybe lift all 10 toes. Look to your fingertips. Breathe in. Exhale, let your body come onto your thighs. Touch your mat. Lengthen out your legs. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, travel back. Walk to plank. Jump to chaturanga. Handstand your way back. Whatever feels good in your body. Take what you need and leave out what you don't need. Meet back, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Breathe it out. Lift your right leg skyward. Exhale, low lunge. Land your foot, heel toe. Start to lengthen through the crown of your head. Float your arms up and bend your back knee. Double lunge. Yeah, so feel, you can even take one hand to your belly, one hand to your back. Try to get your upper body just like you're standing up in Tadasana. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, airplane your arms. Sweep your arms behind you. Breathe in. And then freely move your arms back and forth a couple of times, maybe squeezing your shoulder blades. Leave your arms at the front. Quarter turn to the side, Hatha Prasarita. Tee out your arms. Maybe let yourself lower in. Your head doesn't need to touch. Inhale, big star pose. Come all the way up. Exhale, warrior two to the front. I meant to do my left leg forward so I could see, but I forgot. Yeah, so warrior two to the front. Try to nudge your right knee toward your right pinky. Squeeze your back glute and push your whole left leg edge of your foot into the mat to activate your inner thighs. Lower your right hand down, side angle pose. Forearm to your thigh, inside your foot, wherever it needs to be. I like to grab my ankle. Take your left bicep over your ear for extended side angle. Let your pinky finger roll down and your palm face the right side of your mat. Breathe in. Look upward, breathe out. Exhale, left hand comes down. Twist yourself open. Breathe in, right arm goes to the sky. Yeah, same gaze at that left eyeball to your right thumbnail. Scissor your hips. Stack your feet or stagger or use that same modified side plank. Side plank pose. Any side plank you need today. Yeah, roll your hips on top of each other. Lift up to rainbow your body. Look at your right thumbnail again. As you exhale, high plank. Woo, glide forward, bend your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. It's a lot harder to do and teach than I thought it was. Take a breath in, take a breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg skyward. Exhale, low lunge. Lengthen through your spine, tent your fingers. As you breathe in, come up, double lunge. Yeah, squeeze your right glute. Airplane your arms, sweep back, crescent plane. And then again, sweep your arms forward. Try to rotate into your shoulders. Do whatever feels natural to you here. Biceps by your ears. Quarter turn, half a prasarita. Tee out your arms. As you exhale, maybe deepen in. You don't have to go all the way. Your hamstrings are probably a little bit tight. Inhale all the way up, star pose. Exhale, warrior two. And find your warrior two. Bend big. Line up your left armpit with your left hip bone. Take your gaze forward. As you exhale, side angle. Maybe grab your ankle, reach your right arm over your ear, and internally rotate your shoulder. Turn your right pinky down. Gaze goes up. As you exhale, land your right hands. Roll to the ball of your back foot. Open yourself up and breathe. Left arm goes to the sky. Side plank. Stack your feet. Maybe this time you lift the leg. Roll your hips on top of each other. Rainbow your body. Gaze goes up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, glide forward. Bend your elbows, chaturanga. Upward facing dog to downward facing dog. Big breath in. Breathe it out. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose this time. And then drop your shin bone. Puff yourself higher up. Land, heel toe. Low lunge. Inhale, full crescent lunge. Sweep your arms up. It's okay for your knee to be bent in the back. Try to get your upper body straight up and down. Airplane your arms. Sweep your arms behind you. Squeeze your arms to the midline. Let the crown of your head go forward. Take your arms back to the center. Quarter turn. This time take a half a prasarita. And take a little lift up. And a little down. Use your core. Inhale all the way up, star pose. Exhale, warrior two to the front. Take it down to a side angle. Right hand comes down. This time sweep your left hand around and take a half bind. Take your gaze up. Peek at your left shoulder. Make sure it lines up with your right. As you exhale, left hand goes down. Right hand goes up. Stack your feet. Stagger or maybe float your leg to the sky. Or maybe a wild thing. Take a couple of breaths. As you exhale, meet in the high plank. Glide forward. Take one chaturanga, or maybe take a couple. As you inhale, push yourself up. Exhale down. We're all going to meet back. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Sigh it out when you need to. Inhale, lift your left leg skyward. Exhale, knee to nose. Drop your shin bone. Puff up more, take up more space. Land heel toe. Inhale, full crescent lunge. Reach all the way up. Yeah. Bend knees, square your hips. Shift forward, airplane your arms. Rotate to a half prasarita. Yeah, little lift up. Try to get your crown to face toward the right side of your mat. As you inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two to the front. Land down, side angle. Extend it, and then take a half bind. Reach for your left hip crease, pull your right shoulder back in line. Take a breath. Land your right hand. Inhale, twist open, roll open, side plank. Yeah, maybe it's a tree side plank. You can do different things on different sides. You can open up your heart. As you exhale, meet in high plank. Glide forward for your chaturanga, bend your elbows halfway. Maybe you take a couple, or you go straight up to downward facing dog. Meet downward facing dog, take 2 breaths. I do have the heat on, I don't sweat that easily in normal life. So meet in your down dog, and then shift forward to a high plank. Hold your high plank. Maybe come to your fingertops and breathe. Keep a little slight bend in your elbows. Take 2 more breaths, breathe in. Try to dome out right above your heart, breathe out. Land your right hand, land your right hand. Lift up, 3-point. Exhale, knee to nose. Tap your right tricep, left tricep. Back to your nose, land heel toe. Inhale, crescent lunge. Reach up. This time, airplane your arms, and maybe float your back foot. Airplane pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. And maybe grab your fingers or interlace your fingers. Keep lifting and reaching. Exhale, land soft. Warrior two. Spread it all up. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Reach up and then back. Reach for your back ankle. Exhale, side angle pose. Been here a few times. Maybe go deeper. Take the half bind. Or maybe a full bind. Have a couple breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Exhale, land your hands. Walk your right foot over to the side. Little active lizard pose. Bend your back knee. Flex your front foot. Spring a little bit to the top. Malasana, yogi squat. Let your elbows come inside your knees. Crown of your head goes up. One more breath in. Stay, walk to plank, or maybe crow yourself back. If you're new to crow, plant your hands, bring your heels together. Take your knees toward your triceps or armpits. Look forward. Cat your back. All those little cat backs, they come in handy here. Engage your low belly, bring your heels to your bum. Walk back or shoot back. Make your way back. High plank. Through a chaturanga, always your option. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Left tricep, right tricep. Into your nose. Land, low lunge. As you breathe in, reach up. Airplane your arms, we're going to crescent. Airplane your arms to airplane pose. It's always optional, your hands can hit the floor. You can interlace your fingers. Open your heart toward the front of your mat. As you breathe out, land soft. Warrior two. Spread it out. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Flip your fingers up and then back. Look at your fingertips or your elbow crease. Exhale, side angle pose. Right arm goes up. Stay or add a half bind, a full bind. If you're going to the full bind and your shoulder dips way down, you can use a strap or a towel if you have one handy, or pull your shoulder back up when you get up if you can. Breathe in. Breathe out. Release your hands. Left hand inside your left foot. Walk it to the blade edge of the left side of the mat. Active lizard. One breath. Start to bend your right knee, maybe even straighten your left leg. Make your way to the top. Malasana. Yogi spot. Stay for a few breaths. Get water, towel off if you have a handy space heater. Or plant your hands. Come into your crow pose. Cat your back. Push your hands or your foundation. Take your knees to your, I like to put them toward my armpits, or squeeze your triceps. Lift up, push harder into your fingertops. Maybe you shoot back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Breathe it out. Walk your feet in a couple inches and start to bend your knees. And then transfer your weight into your hands. And you can stay with that motion, or you can take some frog hops, tuck hops. Take your heels into your seat. Land soft. Do as many as you want. We're going to meet at the top. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Sweep your arms by your ears. Yeah, so get your arms up, unless it stresses out your shoulders. We're going to our heart anyway. Look at your fingertips. Then as you exhale, take your hands to your heart. Squeeze your knees together. Take your twist to the right. Left elbow. Try to get it as high up into your hip, toward your hip. Smash your palms together. Move your heart to your prayer. Stay there. Fly your arms. Or fly your feet. If you want to take a little side crow, lift up your heels. Place your left pinky finger in line with your left pinky toe. Separate your fingers. There again, your foundation. Chaturanga, your arms. Look forward. Maybe float something off the ground. Doesn't have to be everything. Land back. Come into a little toe squat. Catch your breath if you're like me. Take your hands to your heart. Reconnect with your breath. Find your Ujjayi breath. Keep it steady. If you ever need child's pose, go back there. As you inhale, come all the way up to stand. Shoot your biceps by your ears. Exhale, chair pose. Hands to your heart. Take it to the other side. And notice where it's different. Draw your belly inward. Move your elbow up. So you're twisting from the middle of your body. Lower yourself in. Stay and breathe. Fly your arms. Fly your feet. One more of that little tutorial. I'll face this way. I know a lot of you guys have side crow. One thing about side crow is you can use your right tricep and your right hip also. Makes it a little bit easier for some people. It's not for me, I don't know why, but you can use it. Again, chaturanga your arms, look forward, float your feet, maybe extend the leg, and meet back. Chair pose, well, toe chair. Toe squat, take a little toe squat. And then make your way up. Now this time take it slow. Take your knees, parallel your shins, hands to your heart. Lift up your glutes from your ankles, use your quadriceps, and go all the way up to stand. Big inhale at the top. Exhale, land your heels. Chair pose. Just a few chairs in this little sequence here. Exhale, fly your arms, lift your heels, drinking bird. Yeah, so get your hips lower, open up through your heart. Start to make your way to divers, which is straightening your legs and guiding with your heart. Keeping your heels up as long as you can. If they fall, it's not the end of the world. Breathe in. Start to bring your gaze downward. Use your hands. Land your heels. Forward fold. Breathe out. Inhale. Standing splits. The first one. So take it to a standing L-ish first, unless you're super hyper mobile and you can fly your leg right up. I'm sure some of you can. Maybe take your hand to your calf
chest a touch closer. Square your hips. Peek at your back pinky. Make sure it's still facing downward. Lift it higher.
Exhale, one Shiva squat. Maybe float your hands. And you can use your left toe to balance yourself out. And then land your right hand. Half moon. Peel yourself open. Blocks under your right hand. Maybe float your right hand right away. You can bend your right knee. My whole back just cracked. Flex your left foot. Sweep your left arm long. Maybe your gaze goes to your left thumbnail. Stacking your hips, stacking your shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out. Super slow-mo to a reverse warrior. So take it slow. Bend your right knee. Pause in the middle. Maybe float your right hand even. And then land. Sweep your right arm to the sky. It can even be a reverse triangle if you want it to be. Stretch out your side body. Exhale back, warrior two. Inhale, Skandasana to the back of the mat. And take a couple breaths there. Breathe in. Breathe out. So your Skandasana may look more like a side lunge, that's okay too. Or you can deepen into it and flex your right foot like we did in the beginning. Start to lift up your hips. We've been doing this a little bit in class. I'm going to add on here. So take your left knee to your left tricep. And try to get your knee to line up more with your elbow. Come up to your right toe. Maybe you hinge forward or maybe you float more weight out of your right toe. Land your left foot. One more Skandasana to the back. Turn yourself forward. Low lunge to the front. Standing splits. And go through a little half splits first. A little floating half split. So your left leg bends, your right foot flexes, and then come up and down. If it's too much in your hamstring, just skip it. Knee at the top. Standing splits. Let your head come closer. Maybe grab your ankle. And then take a side Shiva. It's kind of maybe new to some of you. Take your left foot out toward the right side of your mat. This is kind of a funky transition. Take your left hand and plant it. That's where your weight's gonna go, into your left hand and your left foot at first. We're going to fallen triangle. Reach your right arm up. Take your right leg around. Take your left leg toward the top of your mat, or maybe even float it. Reach your fingertips high. Open your heart. As you exhale, land your right hand. Fly your left foot to the sky. 3 point. Options, you can go to down dog. You can drop your right knee. You can take a little sunbird push-up. Squeeze your elbows to your ribs. Tap your chin. You can take 1. You can take 2. Maybe on this one you curl your right toe under and push your way to 3 point. Land your left foot by your right. Shimmy your feet away. Take a big, huge breath in. Huge breath out. Walk your feet in. Maybe you take a big hop to the top or you step. Meet at the top of your mat. Big inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to chair pose. Utkatasana. Bend big, go right back to your edge. Sweep your arms behind, drinking bird. Lift your heels. Exhale, diver's pose. Take this one slow. Maybe 2 breaths, maybe 3. Yeah, keep guiding with your heart. Maybe interlace your fingers. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Till you can't go any further, land into a forward fold. Breathe out. Inhale, standing splits. Yeah. First one on the side. Take your hand behind, pull your face toward your shin, square your hips, lift your heel. Exhale, Shiva squat. One little Shiva squat. Maybe float your hands right away, and then open up, half moon pose. Stack your hips. Send your right arm upward. Your foot's your foundation, so get it at 12 o'clock. Maybe you bend your knee, float your hand. We're going there anyway. Take 2 more breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Land soft. Slow-mo, reverse warrior, or reverse triangle. Your choice. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, Skandasana to the back. And take a couple of breaths. Again, a side lunge where your foot's connected works, or you sink in a little bit deeper. Hope you guys are all doing okay. Take your hands down. Add a little balance, contrabalance. If you want to eventually go up to a one-legged crow, your knee has to come in line right above your elbow, so your hips are there. Maybe come up to your toe. Feel the weight going more into your hands. Breathe in. Exhale, land. I don't think I can do it that way. Make your way to the top. Low lunge. Yeah, find your low lunge and then take a little floating half splits. Maybe go back and forth. And then land. Standing splits.
Look at your kneecap. Square it off. Exhale, side Shiva squat.
Send your right foot toward the left side. Plant your right hand to fall in triangle. So think about it before you go. Your right foot and your right hand are holding you up for that split second that you're taking your left leg up and over. Yeah. Find a stretch or maybe a dancing warrior. Lift your right leg a couple times. Sweep back up. 3-point.
Right leg's in the air. Drop your left knee.
Couple of sunbird push-ups, or go straight to down dog. Or maybe go into a chin stand. Drop in, tap. Find a lot of power as you tap. Curl your left toe under. Push your way up.
3-point.
To down dog.
Take a breath in. Breath out.
Inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees. Spring to the top. Woo. Inhale, chair pose. We're going to leave some stuff out, don't worry. Exhale, drinking bird. Inhale, diver's pose. Lift your heels, straighten your legs. As you exhale, let yourself go down. Land, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, 1 Shiva. Inhale, half moon. Exhale, let yourself land soft. Find your half moon first, no rush. Bend your right knee. Land in, reverse warrior. Exhale, Skandasana to the back. Yeah, take a breath in. Empty it out. Take yourself forward, low lunge. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, Shiva squat to the side. Take it to a fallen triangle, right arm goes up. Right leg lands. Take your knee to your nose. Land your right hand.
Fly your left leg. Meet back, downward facing dog.
You've got like 3 breaths to get there. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. All right, one more time. From the top.
Get your breath steady. Take an inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees,
Step or jump to the top. You can spring up. Inhale, halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sweep your arms by your ears. Exhale, drinking bird. Inhale, diver's pose. Once you get about halfway, start to breathe out. Land in a forward fold. Inhale, standing splits. Right foot comes up. Exhale, Shiva squat. You can float the whole time. Inhale, half moon. Use your hands when you need them. Maybe float them where you can. Start to land super soft. Warrior two, briefly reverse warrior or triangle. Exhale, Skandasana to the back. To a low lunge. Inhale to a standing splits. Exhale, one Shiva to the side. Fallen triangle, lift your left arm, left leg comes up and over. Ooh, find the stretch or float the leg, land your left hand. 3 point. Go through your sunbird push-ups. If you want them, maybe a chin stand this time. If you want to go for the chin stand, tap your chin and kick your legs high. Meet back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Shift forward, high plank. Take a slow-mo chaturanga all the way down. As slowly as you can. When your nose starts to meet the mat, just pause and then land yourself down. Take a cheek, right cheek down. Maybe your hands go by your hips. Just take a couple of breaths. Switch cheeks. If you took one, left cheek to the mat. Come back through center. Walk your hands as wide as your mat or wider. Come to your fingertips. Take a big inhale for seal pose. Trying to look at the clock. Exhale, lower yourself down. One more time, just like that. On your inhale, lift everything up. Exhale, back down. Walk your hands to your shoulders, curl your toes under, make your way in one line to plank or to tabletop. Through a chaturanga or skip it, meet back, downward facing dog. Take a few handstand hops here. Take your good foot forward if you have one, instead of your awkward. My good foot's my left one. It's kind of like skateboarding probably for some of you. And start to lift your right leg if your left foot's forward. Keep it nice and straight. So your right leg is going to be your brake and your left foot is your accelerator. And if you can get by a wall, that's probably ideal. Start to kick yourself up. And if you don't want to do handstand hops, it's totally fine. Maybe find some air time in there. And then land. Chair pose to crow pose. Just one more after this. Take your knees in to your triceps. We did this on Wednesday. Maybe just lift one foot. We're going to meet back in chair pose. Then the other foot. Yeah, feel your obliques working. Land your feet one at a time. Inhale. Chair pose. Sink in. Last standing series. Take your hands to your heart. Take your twist to the right. So find that same twist, big nice twist. Remember, you can use your hands or feet whenever you need to. Take a flamingo. Left foot comes in toward your right glute. Reach your right hand around, opposite hand. Maybe use your left hand to get steady. Come all the way up. Revolve dancer. It's wobbly for me too, if it is for you. Find your footing, get adjusted, and start to let your left hand come back. Release your foot. Get steady, float yourself into a half moon. Maybe you don't even need your hand. Roll your hip open. Or plant it on a block. Half moon pose. Open up, flex your left foot. Land super soft, warrior two. Start to straighten your right leg. Reach your fingertips toward the top of your mat. Float your right hand down for triangle shoulder under your left. Stack your shoulders. Take your gaze up. Squeeze your right glute underneath. Little baby bend in your right leg. Maybe float your arms over. And then eventually make your way to a pyramid. Hop your back foot in as much as you need to. Square your hips forward. You can stand up to get more even. Cradle your elbows, reverse namaskar. Hinge forward from your hips. Keep your spine as long as you can, for as long as you can. And then let yourself fold in half.
Look at your shin or back to your back toe.
Land your hands if you have them up. Walk your left foot to meet your right. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. To big toe hold. You guys that know me, you can take your left hand to your hip. You can stand all the way up and bend your knee. However you want to get there. Or if you want to take it from the bottom, take your peace fingers to your right big toe. Lengthen your spine, look forward. Start to lift your right foot toward the front of your mat. Get steady in your left leg. Extend your left arm. Maybe open your right leg. Take your gaze to your left thumbnail. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring your foot back to center. Release your toe. Try to keep it where it is. Stretch your arms upward. Bring yourself to Ekapadasana. To tree pose. So your tree can be a kickstand low, below your knee, above, or even half lotus. Breathe in. Breathe out. And just steady your breath. You can go to toe tree if that's in your practice. Or maybe even a flying pigeon if you lower your right ankle above your left knee. Come into a fold. Grab your toe to your left tricep. Done a lot of crows, so this is just kind of like an add-on to your crow. Extend. We're all going to meet back. If you didn't go anywhere, you're already there. Tree pose. Hands to your heart. Come back through the center. Ekapada. To Urdhva Hastasana. To Tadasana. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take a vinyasa. We're going to meet back. One last crow pose. The one-legged crow, the one-foot crow. If you want it, if you don't, we're all going to chair pose. Plant your hands. Knees to your armpits. Look forward. That might be where you stop. Or your right foot comes up. Your left foot. Keep pushing into your fingertops. Land. Chair pose. Utkatasana. Bend big. Twist your hands to your heart. Twist to the left this time. Move your heart to your right. Use your hands, float your feet. Do you? Flamingo. Baron Baptiste says it's not what you're doing, it's how you're doing it. So that's all that matters. Take your left hand to your right foot. Reach yourself up. Revolve dancers. Yeah, find your right hip flexor and your right quadricep. Sweep your right arm back. Left arm comes down, maybe float it to half moon. Open your hips. Land super soft. Warrior two. Spread yourself out. Lengthen your left leg. Reach, 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 reach. Triangle pose. Yeah, find that triangle space underneath your body. Reach your arm up. Gaze goes up. Maybe float some weight out of your left hand. Exhale, land your right. Hop your back foot in. 2, square your hips. Stand up. If you don't know where your hips are, which is like me, cradle your elbows. Take a big inhale. Maybe even open your heart. Exhale forward. Pyramid pose. Find the length in the crown of your head forward. Keep reaching, reaching, reaching. Let the crown of your head go down, chin to shin. Breathe out. Flip your hands to your mat. Hop your right foot to your left. Take a big toe hold. Right hand to your hip. Left hand to your big toe. Soft bend in your right knee. Pick a dristy. Lift your left leg forward. Stay. Or open yourself up. Gaze stays neutral or take it to your right thumb. Back through the center. Release your toe. Try to keep it where it is. Bend your right knee. Tree pose. Anywhere but your knee joint. And then find your body. Again, go to toe tree. Flying pigeon. Those are in your practice. Inhale, reach your arms high. Ekapada Tadasana. To chair pose, just to get to Navasana, both of those. So keep bending your knees until you're in a little ball. Find your sits bones. Lift your heels, grab your knee creases. Get your spine long. I can see mine, so if it's like this, pull yourself up. Stay there, you can even use your hands behind you to get yourself there, or lengthen out your arms, lengthen out your legs. Take 2 breaths at the top. As you breathe out, low boat. Keep your shoulder blades off the mat. As you breathe in, high boat. Maybe your legs can stay straight. Exhale the low boat. And just do a couple. Maybe like 4. Yeah, you can probably see me shaking. Low boat. Back to high boat. At this time when you're in high boat, take your left leg or your right leg over your left. And take a hold of your opposite calves or maybe your opposite toes. Find a little twisted up boat. And then if this doesn't work for you, go to figure 4, seated figure 4. Or if this works for you, awesome, go Mukasana. I think you can see me from the side. So stacking your knees. Let your knees stack right on top of each other. And if this just isn't doing it for you, plant your left foot and take your right ankle right above your left knee. If you want to deepen from there, lift up. I think you guys have all practiced with me a few times, so if you want to go to your back and do sleeping pigeon, obviously that is available. Or go Mukasana. It's nice because it gets both sides. We'll switch it too. Walk your hands wide. These are all just options. Let yourself fold. And breathe. And then make your way back out the way you came in to crisscross boat. Grab your big toes, this up. Pull your legs in and switch. Take your left leg over, or if you're doing figure 4, just simply switch legs. Stack your knees, let your feet go east-west. Take a big inhale at the top. Connect your sits bones, and take a big hinge forward. Take a few breaths, like 2 to 4 breaths here. Dandasana. Take your hands down, flex your feet, reach your arms up to the sky. Find some length in your side body and your spine. Let your sits bones go back so you're not rounding. And if you need to separate, bend, go for it. Paschimottanasana. So start to hinge from your hips. If your back's starting to round, go here. Or you lose it. Reach for your toes, add a block. Use a strap or towel. Take a big inhale, look forward, and then exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, re-stack your bones, reach for the mirror. Start to tilt your pelvis under and roll yourself down. Just like one vertebra at a time. And then sweep your arms over your head. Take a big breath in, big breath out. As you inhale, take your arms over your shoulders. One little roll up here, just to massage your spine. Lift your head, neck, and shoulder blades. Look into your belly button, push your heels into the mat, and roll yourself up. Like someone's pulling your belly button back toward the top of the back of your mat. Reach forward. Inhale, look forward, and then roll down. Slide your heels toward your sits bones. Plant your hands. Make your way up to bridge pose. Tilt your pelvis up. Lift your middle back, and then shimmy your shoulder blades together. Possibly interlace your fingers. Push your palms. Sweep your knuckles toward your heels, and then kind of scrub your heels inward to activate your hamstrings. Take your chest and pull it toward your face. One huge breath at the top, and release your hands. Roll your upper back, your middle back, and your lower back. Take another bridge or a wheel. If you want to go back up through a wheel, come back up the bridge the same way. Take your hands by your ears and come onto the crown of your head. And walk your hands in. This is really hard for me because my back is not bendy. And then lift yourself up. Straighten out your arms, squeeze your inner thighs toward each other. Breathe in, breathe out. Lower your head to the mat. And then start to straighten out your neck and come back down nice and smooth. Take Supta Baddha, soles of the feet together. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. And close your eyes. You can stay there and rest, or take an inversion. Bring your knees together. Send your legs upward to let all the blood flow easily back to your heart. Stay here in waterfall, or if you have shoulder stand, go there. Headstand. Shoulder stand, take your hands by your hips. Lift your hips up. Walk your hands to the small of your back. Start to work toward getting your hips over your shoulders. If your neck doesn't cooperate, get out of there. It's not safe. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let one foot come over. If you're in shoulder stand, left foot come over. If your toes hit, you can release the small of your back. Start to cover your ears with your knees. Come into a little deaf man's ball. Use your hands like brakes and roll yourself up. One vertebra at a time. And let your legs go. Turn your palms up. Shavasana. I will guide you out. We'll be here for like 3 minutes. If you need longer, just turn me off. And take Take some deep sighs and then find your everyday breath. Stay in Shavasana as long as you need to, or start to make your way out. Add in some small movements, maybe go through a full body stretch, or roll to a side. And then eventually make your way up to a comfortable seat. Sukhasana, hands at your heart. Thank you so much for coming and onto Zoom and practicing with me. So grateful for you guys. Take one giant breath in to seal your practice. Empty it out. Thumbs to your third eye, your forehead. Thank you again. We say namaste. Please give me any feedback, questions. Nice work. I'll unmute you if you have any right now.